Dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the important subject called professional ethics, which is being kept for all disciplines of engineering across the core subjects, keeping the importance of ethics in our day-to-day life and in professional life also. Here we are going to discuss about some important human values like morals, ethics, integrity, work ethics, service learning, and civic virtue. When we talk about the morals, we should know what is wrong and what is correct. Honesty, integrity, civic virtue are the important characteristics should be possessed by all professionals, particularly for engineers. The recently in concluded meeting, Sudha Murthy, the founder, chairperson of Infosys, mentioned that students should have self-discipline, self-reliance, and must work hard with honesty. So wherever we go, wherever we work, wherever we live, we need to follow some ethical norms. That's the message she wanted to give, and she addressed Andhra Pradesh University as alumni. So from this, we have to understand or we have to capture the importance of honesty and integrity in our professional life. That's why the subject professional ethics is kept for all engineering, medical, law, and other professional courses. Some important terminologies we should know. Morals. From the childhood, we are talking about the moral. In simple terms, moral gives the meaning of what is right, what is wrong. We can define moral as the rules that govern which actions are right and which actions are wrong. Even though morals can vary from person to person and culture to culture, many are universal as they result from basic human emotions. So the moral may be left to the hearer, reader, or viewer to determine for themselves, or may be explicitly encapsulated in a maxim. For examples, we can have respect is one type of moral that is involved treating colleagues, clients, stakeholders with dignity, fairness, and consideration. That is called request. Honesty means it is also one type of moral, communicating truthfully, providing accurate information, and avoiding misrepresentation. Since the public is believing us, people are believing us, everyone is having faith on us, so we should be honest. That means we should be truthfully providing accurate information and avoiding misrepresentation. Compassion, fairness, courage, keep promises are other forms of moral. Speak the truth, being a responsible person. So these are some examples for morals. Values, when we talk about the values, it is a broad preferences concerning appropriate courses of actions or outcomes. That is the literal definition. But in general, what we say is following some characters like integrity. Then integrity talks about the honest, having strong moral principles. Professionals should be trustworthy and avoid corruption, deception, or unethical practices. In ethics, values denote the degree of importance of something or action with the aim of determining what actions are best to do or what way is best to live. Respecting others or treating the colleagues with fairness and consideration. Fairness means it ensures impartial decision making, equal treatment, and avoidance of favoritism or discrimination. That is called fairness. Another value the human should possess is confidentiality. Confidential requires protecting sensitive information. When we are working for a company, we should not reveal the secrets of the company to the competitors, to the outside world. The trade secret should be kept confidentially. That is called confidentiality. Not disclosing without proper authorization. We should not disclose any information where we are working to the outside without any authorization. We are not authorized to disclose. We are not authorized to speak something about our organization where we are working. That is very, very important. That is called confidentiality. Next is professional competence. That is also called values. It must require adequate knowledge and skills and continuously update them to perform effectively. That is called professional competency. In medical field, it is very much required. In engineering field also, it is very much required. Since we both are dealing with human, we both are dealing with public, we both are doing service to the society. So we should be the competent enough in our professional life. Some more examples for values, as we have seen for morals. Here also we are going to see some examples like responsibility, equality, equal treatment, courage, gratitude, cooperation. These are some examples for moral values. If you compare the moral and values, we can see the definition or meaning as morals describe what is right and what is wrong, whereas values are the basic belief that an individual think to be true. Dependency, morals are based on the belief and understanding of the values, whereas values explain important behavior and beliefs of a person or a group. Nature, in terms of nature, morals act as a motivation for leading a good life, whereas values can be called as intuition. This is some basic differences between morals and values. Just for uh, power always attracts people with no moral. That is the present situation, the present politics. Albert Einstein predicted this very long years back, but you should not be like that. Ethics, again, the same. It is a moral philosophy that involves organizing, defending, and recommending concepts of right and wrong. Ethics seeks to resolve questions of human morality by defining concepts such as a good and evil, virtue and vice, justice and crime. Honesty, we have been discussing, it is a fundamental virtue in relationship based on the trust. The honesty should be observed in acts, speech, and in belief. It is valued in many ethnic and religious cultures. Next important characteristics of human is integrity, as we have seen in the beginning. Integrity is the qualifications of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. It can stand in opposition to hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. In that, judging with the standards of integrity involves regarding internal consistency as a virtue. What is a civic virtue? Civic virtue means being a responsible person, following the rules and regulations of our country, taking the ownership of whatever we are doing, delivering the right things. For example, voting in election is called a civic virtue. Work ethic is a belief that hard work and diligence have moral belief and an inherent ability, virtue or value to strengthen character. A strong work ethic is vital for achieving goals. Service learning is important thing everyone should have. Whatever we are learning, that is should be transformed to the society, for helping the society, for inventing the new device which will help the society. It is a form of social responsibility. Whatever we are studying, whatever we are learning during our course, that should be useful for the society, that should serve for the society. That's why it's called as service learning. Civic virtue we have seen, that is being responsible, ethical to our culture. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.